Andre, big game European football is back at the San Siro.
Yes, Gattuso goes the gun down. What's left of Wenger? Wenger's time is almost up. Can he stop Gattuso?
Oh, can Gattuso bite his head off?
Yes. Find out more in 1 minute. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Extra Time TV. This is Andrew Sokwan.
I'm Kevin Campbell.
And Kevin's favorite league, the Europa League, is back. AC Milan take on Arsene Wenger, Mr. Trouble Wenger, Mr. Hashtag Wenger out. Arsenal in Europa League. It sounds like I'm picking on him. Kevin, this is an exciting game for multiple reasons. Milan are resurgent and Arsenal are all over the place. Kevin, let's hear what you have to say about this game.
And the Europa League. I mean, this competition is one of the best competitions in the world.
Yes.
It never disappoints. It's what dreams are made of, this Europa League, really. But Milan, they host Arsenal. And this game, I've never seen much a contrast in terms of form of big teams before. Yeah. Because Milan, unbeaten in 13 games. 6 games, clean sheet. A clean sheet in the last 6 games. But Arsenal lost their last 4 games. But Milan, Andre, I remember my article. Gattuso has shaken them.
Yes.
Gattuso's training has been so intense that it increased the fitness of the Milan players. And they're now playing twofold, really. And that team, he has a settled team. I know by sure what team is going to put out Thursday night. And I think that being settled and that knowing your partner is really what gave Milan the strength over the past 4 games. Because they defeated Roma and Lazio and made it to Coppa Italia finals. So Arsenal is the complete flip side. I mean, losing to Brighton, losing to Ostersund, losing to Man City in a row. No, a team like Arsenal should not be going through this. So Andre, do you think Arsenal, coming out of England, out of that gloom that is London, Arsenal fan TV, all of that, coming to Milan, somewhere that's new for them technically, can that be a catalyst for a resurgent Gunners?
Well, they definitely will. I mean, they have to. They absolutely have to. I mean, I was looking at Arsenal fan TV. They have been ripping into Wenger some time now. I mean, as I said, I did a quick reaction because I was shocked when they lost. I mean, I thought, well, maybe they probably could get a result against Brighton. And they didn't. And I did a video. You can check that out here. It's like literally 30 seconds long. I literally wasn't shocked. But if there's a game they need to win, Wenger needs to win. Not just for his job, but for the fans, for Arsenal self-esteem. That team, it's this game. Yeah. And I mean, what a trial by fire it's going to be. I mean, usually Europa League, you have a couple teams and you think that will have a fighting chance. Yes, the best teams ever. The resurgent AC Milan. I mean, under sad circumstances, the derby did not take place over the weekend due to the passing of Fiorentina captain, Davide Astori. So, I think Inter Milan, in a lot of ways dodged a bullet and, for a serious reason, of course, which was really sad. But, Wenger, I don't know. Wenger, he made these signings over the winter. I really thought that they would have injected some life into the team. I still believe that, this Arsenal defense is fundamentally flawed. I take lots of cheap shots at Manchester United, but this is the time for Wenger. I think this is literally, the fans have had it. And he has to not just beat AC Milan, but win in a really fantastic Arsenal way. Because the fans, they're done. Of course, there are people that still love Wenger, but I think Gattuso is ready and waiting. This is the worst time for Arsenal to be playing Milan. As an Inter Milan fan, was kind of glad that they didn't have to play them and take a rest. But I think Wenger has to win, Gavon, and he has to win well. And I can't see it happening.
No. When you look at the teams, AC Milan, I mean, their lineup, guys like the midfield. What Gattuso came in at, he solidified this entire team. He has a set formation, 4-3-3. Montella played in different systems, but Gattuso's 4-3-3. That centre-back partnership, Leo Bonucci and Alessio Romagnoli, those two, in my opinion, are Italy's centre-back partnerships for the next 5 years, because those two have been miraculous come winter onwards. And Ricardo Rodriguez left back have been good. But in midfield, Frank Kessie, a monster in midfield, came from Atalanta, but he has been bossing midfielders in Serie A for the last 2 seasons. And I think right now he has that added fitness and that added confidence to really dominate the European stage. Yeah. Alongside Lucas Biglia, has been really good. And Giacomo Bonaventura, a player always liked, much underrated. He has been the apex of that midfield 3. And up front, You have Suso, Spanish left footer, great shot. He can cut in and score at any time. You have Cutrone, the 20-year-old Italian goal machine who came out of nowhere. Milan, he can lead Italy's attack to me for the next Euro cycle. And so that front two, great. And I can't forget the free kick master, Turkish wizard, Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
Yes.
This guy, coming from Leverkusen, he struggled a bit, but Gattuso instilled that confidence in him. So I can see where he can run Arsenal ragged and just get real good shots on the Arsenal goal.
Yeah.
But the Arsenal system, Andre, I'm a bit confused because Wenger has been playing
We all are.
3-5-2, like 4-2-3-1. I don't know why.
1-1.
Yeah, I don't know why he insists on getting more centre backs in the team when he isn't blessed with a whole lot of centre backs, and he has to be Callum Chambers as a defender, and he has Monreal and Bellerin wing backs. And in midfield, Xhaka is not a defensive midfielder. I don't know why he keeps on playing him there without the added help. Ramsey has been off. They're missing Lacazette and Aubameyang. Lacazette is injured. And Women's Cup tied. It's a mess, Andre. They may have to play the non-scoring forward and Danny Welbeck up front. So, you can read it better than me. As Arsenal, I don't know.
I'm just as confused as Kevin is. I literally, if you're an Arsenal fan right now, I sympathize. I don't know what to tell you. It's probably difficult to find. I'm an Inter Milan fan and I understand clubs that do nonsense. So I may be the closest to understand how you guys feel. Wenger seems very lost. I am baffled sometimes. I defend this guy even up until a couple of weeks ago. I was like, listen, I like Wenger. I base a lot of my, projects on how Wenger does things. He was a pioneer, but he's clearly lost it. He is destroying his legacy. I don't even have to say that. You just go and Google Arsenal and you will see all the fans' reactions. And, even his peers are saying, Wenger seems to have lost it. He's still a good coach. But it seems like he completely lost it. But his tactical choices, the players he uses in different positions are baffling. I really don't know what to say. And it's very difficult to find a glimmer of hope. And for the reasons you mentioned, no Aubameyang. And even if he was there, I actually don't think he probably could have made much difference because of the psychological impact of this team. You saw it on their faces. I'm wondering if should have kept Giroud maybe for a little longer. He would have been some sort of option, being a relatively experienced guy. Olivier. Well, now he's at Chelsea, doing the same thing he's probably doing at Arsenal right now. But Kevon, tactically, I don't even know what to say for Wenger. What do you do? He had all summer last year. They have the money. Wenger used to be a guy that could spot talent really well. And it seems like he even lost that ability. He was really special. He would find these guys. He would turn them into superstars. And maybe it's a reflection of the times we are in, they just buying the finished product, spending the millions of dollars. And I respect Wenger for that he tried to stick with that philosophy. But it doesn't work anymore. People want trophies. You need to buy players. And it's very difficult to see Arsenal overcoming this AC Milan because Gennaro Gattuso has revitalized his AC Milan team. And I read an article literally just before we did the shoot that people are comparing him to Simeone with his militant style. And they were saying, some of the players were saying that compared to Montella, Montella had a very more laid-back style of training. Yeah. Gattuso has been drilling them really hard and Gattuso style. I could see that. Come on, anybody who saw Gattuso, you could tell. And I really think it's doomed for Arsenal, Kevin. I really can't see anything but... you sound just as flabbergasted as I am. I think it's going to be not an easy victory. I think they're going to go and play really well. But I think just on confidence, form, and just the mentality of AC Milan, this is a confident team. It's just easy pickings for Gennaro Gattuso and his men, Kevon. Unless you see something else, I can't see it any other way. But I don't know, maybe you could enlighten me because I can't. I really can't. Sorry, Arsenal fans.
Honestly, Andre, without the ball, Arsenal are like headless chickens. Yeah. They have no plan when they don't have the ball. They're just running around, and you have like Shakodai Mustafi at the back, a World Cup winner, making elementary mistakes in what he did for Aguero. He tried to play offside on a goal kick, and you can't be offside on a goal kick. Aguero ran in and scored. So it's things like that shows that, hey, the manager isn't tapping into the players, isn't getting that motivation going. And I can see Wenger maybe at halftime or before game. It's just run the mill, same old, same old. That fire that sometimes players need to get these elementary mistakes out and to be on your toes all the time. That has to come from the manager.
Yeah.
That motivation, that instilling of confidence has to come from the manager. If the manager is drab and boring and really then it's not going to come out. So I think that Wenger has lost that. So that motivational tactic is not there anymore. So that's why I don't see Arsenal progressing at all in terms of next season after, if Wenger's still there. He has a contract until end of next season, and I wouldn't be surprised if at the end of next season the Arsenal board be like, okay, bye.
Yeah, it's goodbye, Arsenal. Now the thing is, with that being said, we've been hearing this some time now. Like, it's even scary. I even saw some of the fans on the Arsenal TV, which is very cool. You should check it out, by the way. There's a section of Arsenal fans that believe that he's not going anywhere. Yeah. Not because they want him, They believe that, Arsenal, they say he chose money over the club. And yes, he has him in a financially safe place. But, they say that Wenger walks around his aura that he knows that he's not going to go. Yeah. I think he's going to go, to be very honest, because once the fans turn up, even fans are calling other fans not to turn up to games. So, I think with all that, that's a whole video by itself, who's going to replace Wenger, which we'll do. Yeah. But I think, there's no coming back for Arsenal. I think Wenger, his time is up. Sorry, Arsenal.
And it's a pity too, because you remember Arsenal is the biggest club in South London. They attract the most amount of fans, so they can afford to have really high ticket prices. And that's not good because it kind of exploits the fans.
Yes.
But on Thursday, the San Siro is going to be packed. We haven't had a packed San Siro in Europe in a very long time, so I'm excited for all the Rossoneri fans out there for across the world who can see a top class game again in Europe, because Andre, this Milan team, they're like 7 points off of Champions League football. So remember how they were 12th when we last spoke about Milan?
Yes.
Now they're 5th, 6th. So the tempo is there. Can Milan do it? Can Milan get to the top 4? I didn't my article midway, so I'm not going to be able to write an article at the end of the season that says Milan have made it.
Yeah, the many faces of Milan.
Yeah.
The almost relegation flops to the turnaround, and now on the verge of just making it into the Champions League. So, with that being said, check out our videos. We actually did a video at the beginning of the season. Yeah. We did a video mid-season, and it seems like Milan really is a schizophrenic, multi-personality team, but in a good way. It seems like they're becoming better while Arsenal is going down. Yes. So we'll put the links in the description below. Check them out. Kevon did a very interesting, article as he spoke about. It shows the contrasting form of AC Milan. Maybe we need to do one on Wenger. How could we say Wenger? Who knows?
I need a book for that.
Yeah. Encyclopedia. The series begins. So with that being said, Kevon, where can we find you?
Kev868 on Instagram and Twitter.
You can find me at Andres Soklal on Twitter and Instagram. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, because Kevon, when you do that, what happens?
You have a chance to win a copy of FIFA 18.
Yes, and also some cool stuff from the kind folks of My Store. Check out our website at www.excvmedia.com for Kevon's article on AC Milan, which we'll put in the link below, and many other wonderful things.